And welcome back to another episode of Epsilon 9 Plays Metal Saga. I should have said this earlier, but another one of the reasons why I went to Alice 1 as opposed to finishing exploring the Eastern Continent is because if you can see Rashid's level, he's only at level 12, and so's Charlene. So yes, although the soldiers are 2 levels higher than my mechanic and hunter, if I had went and explored the rest of the Eastern Continent, the soldiers would be very underleveled. And also I did very clearly upgrade my mosquito all the way. Oh, it's these jackasses again. And by again, I mean for the first time. Yeah, they're one of those kind of guys who just self-destruct on you. What the hell was I saying? Yeah, I did not want my soldiers to be underleveled. Because it's one of those things where... let me find the right words. It's one of those things where they are going to be overleveled right now, but as soon as I switch out Rashid for Charlene, and then I go and level up with her, she will be underleveled anyway, and then eventually Rashid will be underleveled. Because the hunter is always going to be there. Epsilon 9 is always going to be there. I will always be there for you. If I can help it, of course. And remember the, I believe it was the cowgirl told us about this place? This is the biogenetics laboratory. We can't get in here with our tanks. That's fine. This is just one of those dungeons we're going to have to explore on foot. Oh, look who it is! Supposedly this lab was created before the Great Destruction. But what in the world could they have been researching? Wasn't it called the biogen... God damn it! I always go for a southern accent when I'm trying to go for a New York accent. Baby Dragon. Wasn't it no. Wasn't it called the Biogenetic Engineering Lab or something like that? Okay, and why would they be interested in a genetics laboratory? Honestly, Clive, how did I let you talk me into this? Ah, come on. I don't think it's completely useless. What if the machinery inside still works? Well, that's not very likely. We might as well check. But we might as well check. And right up here, bomb pack. We can combine that with 2 units of junk and one of the drills of the drill claw, and we can create the bomb drill. It's like the drill claw, except it leaves an explosive tip. Just the tip. Can't see where we're supposed to go again. I believe it's the basement, right? Yeah. Yeah, basement 1. Yeah, we're gonna come to that room later. Just a little bit later. Not too much later, just a little bit later. It's enemies like this is why I love this game. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my even littler friend. Love that junk. Okay, I'm gonna check out this room first. It's reasons why there's rooms like in places like this is why I have the item list open, because I can't remember where most of this crap is. Let's see here. Right. I went into the wrong room. I went into the absolutely the wrong room. Okay, small blade on the bookshelf. Table 2 has the small sheath, and green table 1 has the small hilt. Now, if we combine the sheath, blade, and hilt together with 1 unit of junk, which we just got, we'll be able to create the Twin Fangs, which is a pair of short swords only Rashid can use. And there's certain skills in the game that Rashid can only use by using 2 weapons. By using 2 swords at once. Rashid's like, man, I don't even know why I'm here. Well, Rashid, you'd be able to help a lot more if your sword was, like, ranged, like if you threw it. Basically, anything to make your sword even a little bit more like a gun. Swear to God, I thought that there was a piece around here. I'm almost positive that there's a piece around here. Maybe I'm thinking about a different place in the game. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. But there was one time earlier in... We recorded it. I showed you there's a point where I'm going by what 3 times wrote, and there's an item that 3 times didn't record. Rashid, you're borderline useless. You may have all the power you need, but you're too slow to hit anything. I think if we take off his armor, he actually moves faster. I think armor actually does weigh a character down and, like, lowers their speed. It really bothers me. So I was convinced that there was something in this area, but apparently not. And here we come to the true worth of the biogenetics laboratory. There's a dog inside. You suddenly hear a recorded announcement. Anyone notice that the dogs are in microwaves? You remember that old urban legend? Yeah. BD1 is standing by for use in CS Plant Number 1. Unlock storage? No. So, we have a Shiba Inu. We have a Tosa. No. We have a Boston Terrier. No. And we have a Saint Bernard. No. So, here's the thing. The Saint Bernard, whose canon name is Bernie, each of these 4 dogs knows tricks. They know skills that can help you in battle. Go over here and look at these things while I'm talking. But you cannot control them. If you feed them high-grade gourmet dog food, it will increase the shininess of their coat, and the shinier their coat, the better they perform in battle. The better their combat AI is. This all comes down to personal preference as to which of these 4 will you use. I'm pretty sure all 4 of them come equipped with all of their own unique abilities, I think. So then, and any abilities that they can learn later from the Grandmaster. Grandmaster is also a dog trainer, in case you didn't know. Any 4 of them can use. So it all comes down to personal preference as to which of these 4 do you want. I may or may not choose to come back and switch out one dog for another later, because these dogs will be perfectly fine. These dogs have been here for hundreds of years. They're fine. They're super dogs. The Saint Bernard has healing skills. Thing is, healing skills don't work on a character, even if they're at low health. It doesn't work if they're in the tank, and I'm going to be in the tank most of the time. That's not going to stop him from using a healing skill on me when I'm either already at full health or inside the tank. So that's basically worthless to me. The Shiba Inu knows one skill, which is Shooting Star, where he jumps really high up in the air and then comes crashing down on his opponent. The Tosa is a powerhouse. He knows a couple of really high damage melee skills. And the Boston Terrier can turn invisible, breathe fire, and shoot laser beams out of his frickin' eyes. Now, you might think, that sounds freaking awesome. And you'd be right. However, he also has the lowest health, I'm pretty sure, because he's also the smallest. and it doesn't matter what their skills are for the most part, because the more skills they have, the more likely they are to use them in battle, and then they're more likely to cost me money. So, we're gonna go for the Shiba Inu, because he's less likely to use his one skill than any of the other three are likely to use one of their three skills. And I don't need the Boston Terrier to breathe fire or shoot laser beams, because you can equip these dogs with weapons. With specially designed dog weapons. So there's no point in having them keep skills. But I'm just going to have the Shiba Inu keep his skill just for the hell of it, and we're going to go for the Shiba Inu. If there's a strong enough desire for me to play with any of the other 4 dogs down in the comment section, please leave a comment if you want to see me play with the other dogs, and I will switch over at some point. I promise you that. But for the time being, we're going to go with the dog that I usually go for, and that's the Shiba Inu. And I'm going to name him what I always name him. So, remember when I said I'm going to keep the characters' canon names? That's not so with the dogs. I'm not going to keep the dog being named Shiba. I'm going to name the dog Nacho, because every time I look at this dog, I think of nachos. And I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the fact that I found him in a microwave. Nacho joined your party, ARF! And there we have it. We have our full cast. There is 1 hunter in the game. There are 2 mechanics, Misha and her brother Kiria. There are 3 soldiers and 4 dogs. The Shiba Inu, the Tosa, the Boston Terrier, and the St. Bernard. But Epsilon, I only counted 2 soldiers. There was the gunslinger Charlene and the swordsman Rashid. What about the 3rd soldier? Well, you don't find her until way late in the game. But yes, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how this goes. There it is! There it is! That's what I was thinking of! That is what I was thinking of! The USP barrel... Sec. That might not be the only... Yeah, USP frame! And the USP slide! Holy crap! This is... I'm gonna have to give 3 times another email for... Because holy crap. Am I right? I knew I wasn't going crazy. I knew in one of these rooms on this floor, there was these items. There was items that were not in the guide. Also, I'm not entirely sure why this room is here. Because it's not responding. This probably can't be used. I don't think you ever get the ability to turn it back on. The door is locked. Damn it. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing, is the door's locked. That's why you couldn't just go into the dog's room initially, just as soon as you get in there, because... Remember that we went down the stairs and, like, right next to us... Right next to the stairway, there was that red door. That's the door you go in to get to the dog's room. I think you can unlock that door later. Not 100% on that. But, yeah. Anyway, we're going to leave for right now. I'm going to assemble that sword for Rashid, those twin short swords. And I'm going to equip Nacho with some gear so that way he's not just standing there being useless or using the one skill he has and wasting my money when he doesn't need to. Damn it, I went into the wrong frickin' room. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there. I've been wrong, 3 times have been wrong, and 3 times knows more about this game than I do. I was hoping to find a little more concerning what they did here. Oh well. Well, I mean, those dogs aren't technically dogs per se, they're just designed to look like dogs. I think. They look pretty strong to me. Well, we don't have time to raise them and clean up puppy messes. We need to move on to our next destination. Yeah, whatever. Now, you see, it's because of that that's why we're able to keep a small army of dogs, even though we're only allowed to have one at a time. I'll see you guys in the next episode.